Okay, so here we go. Blush, smaller eyeshadow palette, highlight. Hey guys, it's Abby, and I'm here in my weekly makeup basket. Guys, we are gonna go through the products that we picked out from last week. We are going to pick out products to use for this upcoming week, and we're just gonna talk about makeup. So if that sounds like something you'd like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Okay, I thought we would just start on the floor and pull out products that we pulled from last week and talk about them a little bit more. I did post on my channel this week my 20 and 20 Makeup Empties, a lot of products there that we went through, and I just recorded my finale to my 20 and 20 project pan. So that will be up on my channel next week. So I'm excited to get that out. Thanks for all the love that you guys have given on the Makeup Empties, and for just caring that I post. Thank you. Okay, so I really want to really dive into what we pulled last week and talk about it. So some of these products stay in here. So let me just take out the ones that don't stay in here. Okay, so I want to take a second to just talk about what lives in here, because I don't do it every video, but since it's a new year, a fresh year, I thought we would talk about it. Okay, this is the container that sits on my desk / vanity right in front of my mirror, and I add in new weekly makeup basket items to it, but I do keep the same items in it as well. So here are my my 4 cream products that stay in here, because I just always want to remember which of my cream products I have. So I have Kaja. This is the Mochi Glow. It's just a cream highlighter. Then we have 2 of the MAC Glow Play blushes. I have So Natural, which is like this more natural color. And then I have Cheer Up, which is more of like a coral color. So I really like these. These aren't products that I necessarily am using daily, but I keep them and I'll grab them and use them ever so often, because they'll go bad, you know, more so than a powder. So I want to make sure it's always in front of my mind. And then we have the Physicians Formula Butter Highlight and Champagne. I need to use this and see how I feel about it, but since it is a cream product, it's like a cream to powder product. I guess all of these are. I want to keep it here just so I'm reminded to use it here and there. I keep in here the NYX Wonder Stick, just another cream product that I don't necessarily use all of the time, but I want to remember that it's here and get some love out of it. We'll move it over. And then we have MAC Painterly. I've had this forever, but this is what I use as an eyelid primer. It's still going strong. I've had it for over a year, and I do really enjoy it. So that is something I use every single day. So obviously it stays in here. And then this concealer is the e.l.f. Camo in Fair Beige. I really like this one because it's really bright. So I'll wear it under foundations or mix in with other concealers just to really brighten my under eye. I just think it really opens up my face, and I like the way it looks. Alright, then my Gimme Brow by Benefit. This is in number, number 3. So I love this stuff a lot, and for my birthday month in October, I splurged and just bought the full size, and I love it. So it sits here front and center. Then we also have another Benefit product. This is a sample size of the What's Up highlighter. I really like this product, and I have a lot in it, and again, it's a cream product. I really like to tap this over other like powder highlights, so it just sits there so it's easily accessible. And then the last 2 are lip products. We have Aquaphor Lip Repair Immediate Relief. It's almost out, but I really love Aquaphor. It's like a new discovery to me this year, but I love it. And then also Tarte, in particular, Bare Bud. This is something that I really love using, kind of like a chapstick, because it's my lips, essentially, and it's so moisturizing. that I love putting it on right after I put my lipstick on, and you can see that I get a ton of use out of it. So these are the products that always stay in here, and then we'll add in the things we pull out each week. But I thought I would just discuss it because it's been a while since I explained what is in here. Okay, next up is one of the baskets from the drawers. This also has a mix of products that we pull and a mix of products that just live in here. So last week we pulled the Naked 3 by Urban Decay, and I've talked about this a lot in this video coming up next week and the one last week. I just forgot how much I love it, and I think I'm gonna hold on to it for one more week and get just a little bit more use out of it. My go-to in here is to mix Limit and Nooner into the crease. And then I kind of switch up which of these brown colors, like maybe Factory or Mugshot, I will do to deepen the crease. And then I like to use Dark Side to smudge like an eyeliner. And then I'll just kind of pick which of these shimmers that I put on the lid, and then I blend everything out with Strange. I just think it's such a beautiful look. Like, it's just like my color palette. I love mauvey pink colors, so I love it. If you have this, use it. Pull it out. Get her out. But we're going to keep that in for another week. I did find some more love for this. The Park Avenue Tarte. This is the Chisel palette. And I used different brushes, and I did really enjoy it. So we're going to put it back, and we'll continue to pull it, you know, throughout the year. But I liked it. Beautiful packaging, but we'll put that back. And then the rest of these products are products that live in here. We have the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Y225. Love this. As you can see, I've hit pan, but I like having a powder foundation just as an option for quick makeup days. Hourglass Dim. I should have put this in this year's Makeup Empties, but I forgot. I'm still trying to use the edges up. I really love this product, and I have another one in a palette. So once I finish that palette, it's definitely something that I would repurchase down the road. For mascaras, I have the L'Oreal Luminous Primer. And then I also have the Bambi mascara, which is that Maybelline? I think it's Maybelline. Love these two together. Love Bambi separate. I just think it's a great combo, or they're good on their own. This plays well with other mascara. So we keep that in there. And then for brows, the Too Faced Chocolate Brownie. I love this one. It's in taupe, one of my favorite brow pencils. And then we have a couple eyeliners. So we have the Drama Liquid Liner from Lancome, and then we have a nude liner from L'Oreal. So those are the products that stay in here all the time. We're gonna just move that to the side. We're gonna pull this so we can put it back. And then here are some products that we pulled last week. So we pulled the It Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi. I love this. I only got to use it once, so we're going to keep it in. Ugh, loved it. The Banana Bright by Makeup Revolution. My packaging continues to fall apart. As you can see, I love this. Oh, completely fell apart. But we're going to keep this in here, keep using it up. I really enjoyed the CoverGirl Fresh powder, setting powder. It's just a really nice, easy to use setting powder, and this one is in Fair, 120 Fair. So I'm gonna take it out, but I loved it. Really enjoyed using these for the week. ColourPop Meteorite, just a nice neutral natural color. Then we have Juvia's Place highlighter volume 3. Love this one so much. We'll put it back, but I do love that. And then we tried out the NARS Laguna for the first time. Really liked it. It's actually like pretty natural and easy to build up, and I enjoyed it a lot. So we're actually going to keep it in for another week. That was so fun to play with. I see why it's a classic. I feel like it's one of those like foolproof type products. And then here are a couple more products we pulled. I pulled the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous. I love this so much. I love that it's light, like it feels light on your face, but it's kind of a medium coverage foundation. It's a good color match. Really enjoyed it. I'm gonna switch it up, but we need to pull this out again soon. Really enjoyed using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. We'll put it back, but I did enjoy it. I did like the VDL Lumi Layer Primer. That was super nice to use for the week, but we'll put it back. This little setting spray, Fix Plus, I keep forgetting about it, but I guess we'll actually just put it in this little container and see if we remember to use it. And then we pulled these 3 new lipsticks, but I only used Independent. So I'm going to keep out Empower and Flawless because I didn't get to those. So this one is Flawless. And then this one is Empowered. Alright, so we got a few products to put back. We're keeping in a few products. So let's just move over to the collection. Okay, I didn't grab my Makeup Basket Express. I'm not going to switch anything out in there this week. Here are my lipsticks. I think I want to grab this Maybelline Lifter Gloss. This one is in the color 006 Reef. This is relatively new to my collection, but I haven't used it very much. So it's just a beautiful coral color, and she needs love, okay? All right, we'll put that back. Do we want anything from here? I think we'll skip this one. And then I actually want to pull out this. We'll talk about that in a second. And then we will just skip these. I'm gonna skip on the eyeshadows that are here, skip on the eyeshadows that are here, and skip on these palettes. The lip product that I just pulled is the Too Faced Melted, and this particular color is in Cool Girl. And I want to actually add this to my Makeup Basket Express and try to switch it out with Queen Bee. I use that one so much, but I want to try to get some love out of this one. He is not disturbed at all. He's like, pick away, I don't care, I am sleeping. Okay, so here we have eyeshadows, 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 and concealers. So as far as eyeshadows go, I feel like I want to pull something else, but don't know how committed I am to that idea. I think what I want to do starting next week is just start going one by one through my palettes. So I guess before we start that, is there one that kind of stands out as one I'd like to jump in front and maybe use? I'm just going to skip, and I'll pull from maybe my smaller eyeshadows that are right there. But we're going to grab those concealers that are right over there. Okay. Here's my concealer collection. We're going to put back the e.l.f. And I think what we're going to grab out is the Cover FX Power Play. And this one is in the color In Light 2. And this is a pretty good color match as far as concealers go. I do like my concealers to be a little bit lighter. And this is on the yellow side. And I think some yellow is okay for brightening for concealers. And I keep hearing great things about this formula, but I feel like I haven't pulled it consistently enough to know how I feel or to get that connected to it, but I think we'll just go ahead and pull it for the week. Alright, we definitely need to pull a setting powder, a foundation, a primer, and maybe a pressed. Let's pull them out. That woke him up. He's like, what? His eye's watery today. I don't know why. I've been keeping an eye out on it. But, anyways. Primer. Let's start there. Primer, primer, primer. Let's go with this old school. They don't even make it anymore. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Perfecting Primer. Yeah, let's use her up. I really do enjoy this product, so that would be nice to use for the week. Primers you'll see a lot in my 2021 project pan. Just a little spoiler. But we'll navigate them while we can before we are locked into panning one. Okay, foundation. Let's just use the other Laura Mercier that I have. This is Laura Mercier Flawless Radiance Perfecting Foundation. And mine's in 1-in-1-2 Vanilla. And I actually haven't used this one in quite a while. And these colors are, 1 and 1, 2, and yeah. So these are the same colors as far as like what it says on the label, but clearly they're not the same color looking at it, and maybe it's just because the formulas are different. But I had this one first, I think, or one or the other. I had one first, so I bought the other based off the color, and they're a little different. But we will pull this for the week and just reunite with it. I'm actually really excited to use that. All right, so that's good for primer, foundation, and then as far as powder, we'll put back the CoverGirl, and I really like using a pressed powder. You know, it's funny, I kind of shift back and forth. For a while, I was like loose, only loose, and then I started sprinkling back in the pressed powders. But I think I will, well, actually, let's just use this one. This is the Marc Jacobs. Ooh, she's bougie. 34 Invisible Finish Line setting powder. Newer to my collection. I've pulled it a handful of times, but since it's so new, I haven't really like established my thoughts. I like it. I don't dislike it, but just give it some more love. So we'll pull that, and then that's going to be everything for setting powders, foundations, and primers. So we definitely need some blush and highlight options. Maybe a bronzer. We'll just stick to the one bronzer. Yeah, we have NARS. We're good. Okay, so here we go. Blush, smaller eyeshadow palette, highlight. So we'll put back Previous. We'll put back ColourPop. I just want to pull one more blush because I do have one over there that we kept out. She could be a contender. Oh, you know what? Sorry, Catrice. Let's go with Laura Geller, and this is Bake, Blush, and Brighten Tropical Hues. It's kind of like a peachy, glowy, beautiful highlight. Look at that glow. Love that one. We will pull that for the week. Yes. Okay, so that's 2 blushes because we kept out Je ne sais quoi. So I think these are going to be kind of like a more intense option and then a more natural option, but they do kind of lean the same color family. So that's what we'll pull for blushes. And like I said, we kept out the NARS bronzer, so we're good there. So we're done with that. So highlighters, we put back Juvia's. These we've pulled pretty recently. Oh, we haven't pulled that one in a while. Let's put one of these. Actually, which one? Okay, so we're gonna actually just be on a Becca train this week for highlighter. So this is Becca Pearl. I really love Pearl. It's a nice bright white highlighter that obviously can be pretty stark, but it does blend out to just be this like kind of natural, like beautiful glow. Absolutely love that. And then we're also going to use Opal. This is one of the like duo shift type highlighters. So it looks a little bit champagne, and then you blend it in. And this one doesn't have as intense of a shift. I think there's like a little pink shift to it, but absolutely love it. I'm excited. All right, and then we are going to pull one of these eyeshadows, and let's go with Mauve. I think the Huda Beauty's Mauve Obsessions will pair really nicely, right? Let's look at Coral. Yeah, I think this will add a nice little balance to the Naked 3, because I find the Naked 3 shimmers are kind of on the natural side, which is pretty, but it might be pretty to put one of these like more intense shimmers with it and maybe just deepen up the look with one of like the more mauve darker colors like this. This would be really pretty, I think, with Nooner and Limit. And it'll be nice to have more of a brown transition color to mix in. Oh, hey. So I think that will be pretty pretty. Oh, I'm excited. All right, guys, that is our basket for the week. We have filled out this side with our compacts. Then we have in the rest the eyeshadows, eye setting powders. These brushes just stay in here. These sponges just stay in here. Okay, and then we have the products up here that we pulled. Yeah, they're all snug as a bug in there. I try to keep things that are liquid or like have a pump. I try to keep those upright sitting in here, but this is what it all looks like. Super easy. Open up the drawer, have the mirror there, and just kind of grab out products there as I need them. I just kind of rotate my setting spray so I don't really pull those out each week. And then we have this other mirror here. And yeah, I still need to work through some of the mess over here, but over here we're looking real cute. So guys, thank you all so much for watching this week's weekly makeup basket. Please subscribe if you're new. We post these every Friday. Would love to have you join. I hope you're all well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!